was your last fight?
Last fight was about a year and almost a half. Last March. Yeah, so last March it was in Biloxi, Mississippi, and just like the last few, it was something that we had opponents fell through, and then it was like, hey, we got this thing, it's last minute, you can take it if you want. And at that time, we had been promised if we got to 5-0, we would be on the Contender Series, and seeing as it was coming up and we were 4-0, we needed to get that one more. So we took a fight against someone with a record around like 10-90. Yeah. But that was all that we had on the table. We were looking for months and months, and the same reason we haven't fought in almost a year and a half is because we get opponents and then they fall through, and then we reset, we try again, they fall through, we reset, and it's been on this cycle. And just right now, you know, it's the same thing. We had an opponent fell through, and you know, now we're scrambling last minute to find something else.
So my question for a lot of people in the sport, what do you think that is? There's so many fighters, high caliber fighters, you go into each gym and it's like, you see the competition, but what is it that you think they get pulled wide in your weight division?
I mean, it's probably different for each person, but it's, I mean, regionally you're not making a living on fighting. Everyone's goal is to get to the higher promotion, and you know, it's a lot to go out there. You know, I don't like when people fall out last minute. It's frustrating when you're getting ready, you're getting your weight down, you're mentally and psychologically preparing yourself, and then it just all falls through. But I mean, it's part of it. It's been that way since starting as an amateur, and I'm still learning a lot about MMA world and just how everything works. And
what is the driving force behind your fighting? Knowing that the pay isn't as good, knowing that the system is kind of, I wouldn't say corrupt, but you know where it's at with the fighting's falling out. What is the driving force to keep pushing yourself and fighting?
I mean, our driving force, all of us are trying to get to a large organization where we can make this our job because we love it. I mean, speaking for myself, I love coming in here and training. All the people I get to rub elbows with and learn from, and also get to teach, and it's just, I love coming here every single day, and if I could make this a job, I would love to. But in that, you know, you have to go through regional circuit. You got to learn how to fight. You gotta be well-rounded in order to get yourself there. So it's more or less this decision and knowing that you're gonna suffer for a while, and it's like an investment. You know, you put that time, that effort, that energy, money, put all that aside in order to get to the place that you want to go, which is a large organization where you can, I mean, accomplish your goals. And for me, I mean, it's just what I've been, a skill that I've been blessed with. Started wrestling when I was 5, and it's, I don't know why I decided to do it. My motivation is just, it's what God blessed me with. He blessed me with this ability, and I'm trying to utilize that gift that He's given me to while fighting, bring I don't know, just everyday interaction with people, just be a blessing, be a light.
So I know you train with Julian Williams. If you got the call tomorrow and Dana White was just like, I need the top level wrestler, do you think you would be able to handle this? Are you prepared for that kind of
I don't think that's something Dana would say. I don't think Dana likes wrestlers too much. But he loves anyone that is an exciting fighter, and I think I am. I think I'm not just trying to take him down, hold him, and win by decision. I've been preparing, and I train with the best in here. I know I would need a couple weeks to be in fight shape, to be confident in my ability to fight all 3 rounds hard for 5 minutes, because I don't think anyone wants to go out there knowing that they got good 10 minutes in them, and then after that they're, you know, falling off a cliff. I would want to be confident in my conditioning. But skill-wise, you know, I've competed at a high level with wrestling in college, and I believe, you know, watching, I know a lot of guys. I got to train with a lot of guys being here at Fusion Excel. I know what that level feels like. I've never been in the cage with in that setting, so it still is going to be something that's a little new to me, but I have something I can compare it with. And I mean, I like to think that I'm ready. You know, I believe that I'm adaptable to, you know, you put me in there with someone a lot bigger than me, someone a lot more skilled, has a lot more time, something like, I will adapt and I will find a way to get through and succeed and find ways to, I don't know, enforce my game, enforce what I do, and find ways to be successful at it.
In the long run, what is the goal? Do you want to just have a belt, or you want a title holder, or you want to, I would say, be there for your family? You want to teach? Do you want to coach? You want to open your own gym? Do you have multiple goals, or you just want the strap?
Oh man, it's a lot more than a belt. For me, it's a day at a time. It's like I said, it's this. I have a gift, and utilizing that gift for the betterment of people, for my teammates, and just how I interact, and showing people the true definition of what strength and encouragement and just being a good person means. You know, it's not this guy says mean things about me because we're about to fight, and you know, do I take that and respond negatively back to him and just, like, you know, be drawn into that? No, I mean, I'm still human, so I think those things, you know, might happen, and I might say some things that I regret. But what I see with the impact I want to make is something that, you know, kids can watch and they can look up to, and they can, you know, kind of see as like a blueprint to how to be a good person. And it's even in such a brutal, tough arena of being a fighter, I think in that you still can show, I mean, just the platform you receive for that, you know, and just to go out and be a kind, caring person, and doing all that while utilizing talent that God gave you. So that's as far as I think about it. You know, I'll take everything else as it comes. I'd love to teach anyone that's willing to learn. I love coaching anyone that's willing to be a good student, and I love just coming here and training. So I mean, I do think ahead to those things, but mainly I'm just focused on now.